We're here with Rico Gathers, ready to embark on an NFL career after a very, very highly successful basketball career, both in the prep and college level. First of all, Rico, congratulations on an outstanding basketball career. When did the light come on that kind of let you know this is the direction football I need to go in?
It started in September for me. Just sitting down, really just analyzing everything I wanted to do in my future. Whether it was basketball or football, and football just seemed like a more appealing situation for me moving forward. Professionally.
A lot of what you do as a rebounder and the way you play, a lot of that translates very, very well to the gridiron. What do you feel like are your strengths, and what do you feel like you need to work on moving forward?
Of course, everybody say you got to be able to block. So we're working on blocking every day here. Running routes, you got to be able to sell your routes. So we work on that stuff here, and mainly just learning the formations and stuff, and the different audibles that they might call around the league or on any team. And that's really about it. Just re-educating myself on how the game is played. That's about it.
Your brother Greg, East St. John, had set numerous records at Georgia Tech as a sack artist. Highly successful football career. How much has he helped you in this transition?
Oh, he's helped me a lot. He's been there since day one. He's actually been the one who's been trying to persuade me to stick to basketball because, he's been through the grinds of football, so, he knows, and, he knows how good of a basketball player, I've been over the years. So for me, I just told him, like, look, bro, like, at the end of the day, I won't be back on that football field. I feel like it's the time to do it, and, now we here.
How much consideration went into, Rico, the fact that maybe you could have played a fifth year of football, going back to Baylor for one more year and play football? How much consideration?
Oh, it's all the consideration, to be honest with you, because you wouldn't want to miss out on an opportunity like that, especially if it's gonna hurt. If it's gonna help your draft stock, in the future. So it's really just all about patience and really what's the best scenario for me. Obviously, coming back, I'll be able to put some things on film for a lot of scouts to really evaluate and stuff like that, which wouldn't be a bad thing, wouldn't be a good thing. I think it'll be an ideal situation for everything that that goes into the draft. I think it would help my stock. I think it would also give the scouts, things to critique me at. Mm-hmm. So, that's why I say it wouldn't be a bad thing, it wouldn't be a good thing. So, it's definitely a possibility if it makes sense, Mm-hmm. So it's just about really reevaluating everything and really putting yourself in the best situation.
So really, you haven't made exactly a formal announcement about the NFL, because there's a chance you may be playing a fifth year. Is there a possibility you may be playing a fifth year or going back for a fifth year and playing football?
Well, yeah, definitely if it makes sense. I've been pushing the NFL thing because obviously, that's what I wanted to do since I made the decision to convert to football. Mm-hmm. But if it makes sense for me to go back and play another year of college football just to give people something to see, that they want to see, then I'm definitely up for the opportunity.
I know Baylor had the biggest tight end, one of the biggest players in the country, McGowan, 6'6", 4'10". So it would be unbelievable. You go in there following his footsteps, he would dwarf what you'd bring to the offense in size.
Oh yeah, definitely. Basically what you see with Baylor is, their creativity. You know what I'm saying? A guy like that, Laquan, I know Laquan personally, that's a big dude. And for him to be out there, every pass attempt that they throw to him, he done scored a touchdown. That should let you know what they'll be able to do with a person like me.
For those skeptics out here kind of watching this from a distance and don't know you, who think, I don't know if he can do it, what's your answer to them, Rico?
You must really don't know me. Anything that I put my mind to and I really dial in with it, I'll be able to be successful. A lot of people thought I was gonna go off to Baylor and just be a role player. Honestly, a lot of people probably thought, I wouldn't be able to, accomplish all the things I've accomplished. But, even last year, I was a first team all Big 12 selection. And all that really came off of was hard work and determination. I was determined to go out there and really prove my point, and I felt like, I did that the best that I could. In a situation where, Baylor wasn't really known to, have physical guys, I brought that element to the Baylor basketball team, and it's been, real successful for me and for the program.
Again, something you mentioned, lead the Big 12 in rebounding. You won up on some All-American teams. You're the twice Louisiana Gatorade Player of the Year, which is pretty outstanding. Besides what you just mentioned, Rico, what are you most proud of as you kind of close the door on the basketball career?
Just being able to stick it out. Coming from all those accolades out of high school, I could have easily went to going into a situation like Baylor. I was playing behind some people. There was great talent. Great talent. They NBA players and Isaiah Austin, Corey Jefferson. I basically had to become a role player. When I first got there, I wasn't really used to that, but I stuck it out. And I was determined to really just prove my point. Like that I can do this. So once you become a role player, you gotta go to what you know. So me, it was rebounding, and I just stuck with rebounding, and looked at it like this is the way I was gonna make my money for the next 10 to 15 years if I played basketball. So I would tell any of the up and coming basketball prospects coming from Louisiana or anywhere, whenever you go to a situation, just you got to find your niche. You got to stick to your niche, and you got to find your role on the team. And once you do that, you'll be able to be successful. Just don't look for the easy way out and transferring, or just trying to it just won't make sense. And a lot of people get a bad reputation by doing that.
Something you pointed out, blocking is very much like rebounding, as you know. Technique, desire, and just 1-2, good position. So you got that down already.
Oh yeah. 1-2 and desire. That's like I said. That's really the only thing that really made me the player who I was on the basketball court. If I ain't play with that desire and that 1-2, I'll just be another basketball player. Like I'll be a dude who averaged 10 points and 4 rebounds, and that's average, on a college level. But when you're a dude who go out there and you're getting 17, 18 rebounds a game, 17 points to go along with it, it makes you stand out.
28 rebounds against Houston Tillotson a couple years ago. Last question I have for you, Jimmy Graham, Antonio Gates, guys like that, Tony Gonzalez, a lot of comparisons. How much did they influence you, and have you spoken to anyone from that group who's made the transition?
I haven't spoke to anyone, but as far as influence, they definitely big influences on, my decision-making process of, wanting to go to the NFL. I just see guys like that who, really made they money off of just being able to run routes, being downfield targets for some of the top quarterbacks in the game. And like I said, the Saints' biggest success, minus the Super Bowl, was with Jimmy Graham. So and Drew Brees was getting a lot of yards just off Jimmy. So I think I could definitely come fit that mold.
6'8", 275, 280.
Yeah, 280. 6'8", that's for the basketball people, but probably a little shorter than that,
Great size for tight end. Rico, congratulations and on a great career again. Good luck moving forward. I know you'll give it all you got.
Definitely. Appreciate you.
Thank you.